Alright, Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah, sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. One of the clear indications that the transgender LGBTQ QT community is trying to brainwash our children, as the gay chorus from San Francisco says, we're coming to get your children. Now they're crying because a lot of people fired back. Now they consider themselves as victims, because it's very easy when you're so-called marginalized community. Whatever you do, it doesn't matter. There's no consequences because no one can actually do something back to you. Of course, we're disclaiming that we're not trying to ask anyone to hurt anyone or anything like that. I have to be careful, right? See, this is the way they've censored and they have taken over the law, have passed legal, binding, rules that can incriminate you very easy. So you have to be very careful in how you say. But they're not okay. They can say, we're coming to get your children. They can say whatever, we're coming to convert. They can say whatever they want, with a lot of disgusting words in that clip that they released that got so much heat. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. But when someone wants to say something back, even if it's just an academic discussion, a rebuttal, you will be a transphobe or homophobe, or I'm losing track of all these terms that are coming. I think by within the next 10 years, the dictionary is going to be like, forget it. We don't need books anymore. We got it on file, right? So you can just put whatever you want. But they're trying to come for the children. One of the ways, of course, they do it, they try to get them as early as possible. Now, these people know psychology. They understand that the earlier you can condition them, right? They are, can say, behaviors. So they work on these stimuli. Now, when I grew up, we used to watch cartoons, no doubt. I didn't watch Sesame Street that much, but I used to watch it, no doubt. South Park was around there at that time already, which was ridiculous. But I'll show you a little clip from it because it's funny. Simpsons was definitely there. But in general, cartoons were like, especially when I was a child, like just cute little cartoons, right? Muppets and, I don't know, Donald Duck and all kinds of things, even though some of those things have interesting. If I remember, subhanAllah, like I remember an episode of Bugs Bunny, and I looked at when it was produced, and it was produced in like the 60s. And he's already like, if you remember Bugs Bunny, he used to dress up as a woman quite often and kiss his enemies. Do you remember that? And Bugs Bunny is a male bunny, I guess, right? But if you remember, he used to always put lipstick and he kisses, like comes out of the shower, and he kisses Yosemite Sam, if you remember Yosemite Sam, the cowboy, or Daffy Duck, or whatever. Already you could see people were trying to get into it. And if you look at this movement, it starts from way back, but definitely caught power now. Anyway, so they're trying to inject this ideology into the children. Now, I believe this is illegal, but because they practice and exercise the golden rule, I've alluded to the golden rule many times in my videos. Whoever has the gold makes the rules. They definitely have the gold. So that's why I say, guys, when we're doing this work, check out the link. Support this work. Nothing can be done without the goal. Of course, by the will of Allah, we do everything. But even the Prophet ﷺ had Uthman and Abu Bakr to support him to do his work, the da'wah. So these people have the ability to do the propaganda, to propagate these messages. And they hit right home into your house, which is through the TV, social media, and so on. So transgender, gay agenda is very much prevalent into cartoons now. They're trying to hit your child as early as possible. And don't think it's just for them to be tolerant. No. They're actually trying to get them to be like them. And there's a subconscious inferiority complex within this community, because their actions, and we can only judge them based on these actions. It's not that they're only trying to make you accept someone, but they're trying to convert them. Actually, the word is proper. I think it's appropriate to say convert, to make others like them as well, because most likely they don't like themselves, and they know that they're standing out, and then they're defying, the fitrah, the natural disposition. I'm not talking about hermaphrodites. I'm talking about people who are born male and they become female, or vice versa, or people are born British and become Korean, and all kinds of stuff. I lost count of how many trans things are there already. Trans cultural, transgender, trans. You can list some in the comments maybe. I'll do a bit of research a bit more, but it's too much. So let's start. This one is interesting. I didn't want to show the first one because it is kind of linked to the previous video with the power lifter. And I think probably that's what it alludes to. But you can find the episode if you really want to, but I disclaim that I don't have nothing to do with that. I'm not encouraging you to do that. But basically this guy just won this competition for the strongest woman. And it's kind of funny because he beats all the girls up. He literally beats them. So then he shows up. He decides to show up at this lady's house.
What's going on? Is your girlfriend home?
She's sort of busy right now, Miss Swanson.
Just want to tell her no hard feelings about me winning the strong woman competition.
Yeah, you already told her that at the competition.
You got a problem with me? Because it's starting to seem like you have a problem with me.
What's going on? Oh, hi, Heather.
I was just...
Hi, Heather. Look at Heather.
stopping by to make sure you're not too beat up.
Oh, that's really cool. I'm sorry, but I have all the kids right now
Well,
and they're...
where are the little kiddos? I'd love to meet them. Oh, hey, kids. Well, there's a lot of you. Your mom must be a strong woman to take care of all of you. Of course, I have the strong woman trophy, though. Just kidding, right?
Look, why don't you just get out of here?
Ooh, sounds like someone here's a transphobe.
And that's what it is. I mean, even my video could be qualified as a transphobe video. I cannot say anything. You cannot say anything. They can say whatever they want. They can brainwash your children. They can inject this doctrine into them as early as 4 or 5. It's okay, no problem. No one's going to question because it's in line with the laws that were passed in the regulations, right? Intersectional theory now has, hey, it's giving you green light. Go ahead, do whatever you want. But if someone says, hey, I got an issue with you, wait a second. Oh, you're a transphobe.
Don't you dare. I'm trans people's biggest supporter.
That's the problem. I'm trans people biggest supporter, and then it comes and fires back at you.
What I think you are is a terrible sport.
Transphobe?
You better knock it off.
Just don't. You're gonna upset the PC babies.
And if you dare call me a transphobe again, I'm gonna...
You're gonna what? Beat me up? You're gonna beat me up, transphobe? Yeah, I didn't think so. See you later, kids. Come on over and see old Auntie Heather if you want.
See old Auntie Heather. All right, so, I mean, that's funny, but let's go. Let's go with this one. Let's go to this one. This is for children as young as 4, 5 maybe. Okay? Let's see it. Oh yeah, and I apologize for the music, but you need to see it because these things are on TV. These things are being pushed in your children.
Families marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. This family has 2 mommies. They love each other so proudly, and they all go marching in the big parade.
The big parade. So this transgender trans queen is singing about 2 mommies loving each other and being proud and marching in the march parade. Are you kidding me? So children have to watch this and agree. Have you seen a parade ever? I've seen one by mistake, 1998 in Canada. I was sent to sell ice cream. That was my summer job then at a parade. And I remember I was new. I was fresh off the boat. Sorry if that offends people, but that's exactly what they called me. And I was told, yeah, go to this parade. And my boss was laughing. I didn't know why. When I got there, I realized, but it was very difficult to tell first, till I asked one of my colleagues and he was laughing his head off. That was the first time I've seen this. And I watched the whole thing because that was my position. I had to sit there and sell ice cream to these people. And I got hit on. I got sexually harassed, almost molested by these people. Subhanallah. I was just 14. And yeah, that parade, that doesn't look like nice whatsoever. But that's what they're trying to teach your kids. That's why they're trying to indoctrinate them as early as that. Where are the Muslims standing up against this at the board level? At the legal level? Where's democracy? I would almost say that most people in the West and around the world do not agree with this stuff. But ain't nobody saying anything. Very little. Because what? Like in the South Park video, they're gonna, oh, transphobe, what you gonna do? You gonna hurt me? You gonna beat me? That's exactly what kind of card they pull out. That is exactly what kind of card they pull out. So let's look at another one here. This is, I think everyone remembers Sesame Street. Elmo, Miss Piggy or whatever, Bird, Big Bird. I didn't watch it, to be honest, that much when I was young, but everyone knows it. Everyone knows it. Let's watch.
But they ran away, and all they left behind was this.
Everyone, there's something I need to tell you. The princess who came to your ball tonight was me. I'm Gonzarella.
But Gonzo, why didn't Vu tell us?
Because you all expected me to look a certain way. I don't want you to be upset with me, but I don't want to do things just because that's the way they've always been done either. I want to be me.
Oh, Gonzo, we're sorry. It wasn't very nice of us to tell you what to wear to our ball.
You're our friend, and we love you any way you are.
Yeah, of course we do.
Yeah, of course. What can you say, you know? Yeah, I know I'm taking this video from Matt Walsh because I couldn't find it anymore. I think they took it off or something. I'm not sure. I know this guy's a bit of a hater, but whatever. I just need the video. Bottom line, guys. Bottom line. Do you find this appropriate? These are little children. You're not even talking about like TV shows for adults or young adults. You're talking about children. The agenda is clear. What are we doing about it? Are you taking care of your kids? Oh, wait a second. You cannot really, because if your child wakes up, you're living in the West specifically. I think it's coming to the East. But you're living in the West specifically, or there's laws around it, and you cannot do anything about it. They've already come for your children, and they've already gotten them. It's just going to get worse, though, but it's already happening. Because we allowed it to happen. That's the problem. That's what I'm trying to highlight in these videos. It's not too late, though. We can still oppose this, right? That's the thing with democracy, right? What they do is they kind of dig their own hole and they fall in it. They put the system of so-called, was the rules of the people. And you can see now how it's not democracy, more like hypocrisy. Because when people decide to choose, be it that, hey, I don't want to, be vaccinated or something like that. I'm not starting a debate on that. But now they're telling, no. Right? It's like a big no. No. Because it's a contradiction. It's a hypocrisy. You're not actually allowed to choose. You're not actually allowed to, no matter what it is. And you're not actually allowed to choose what's best for your children as a parent. Because guess what? It seems that they don't belong to you. It seems that even at 5 and 7, the law thinks that they can make their own decisions. And that is quite interesting and alarming at the same time, isn't it? May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect. This is the agenda. It is clear. They're not hiding about it. What do you think will happen within the next 5 years? I ask you. Let me know what you think in your comments. Again, check out the description and support the work. Subscribe and spread it. Jazakumullah khair. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect our children again. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.